Liverpool's transfer window has been full of big moves and bold decisions, but just as one major deal looked to be heading for a straightforward conclusion, it's taken an unexpected turn. Something huge has changed, and now the club have been left in a tricky position heading into the final stretch of the summer. It's a twist few saw coming, and it could have a serious impact on what happens next. So what has happened? Who is involved? Let's break it down, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Liverpool are in the centre-back market with Marc Guéhi at the top of their wish list, but two alternative targets have been named as the club keep watch. Guéhi is in the final year of his contract at Crystal Palace, who are holding firm on their valuation of their captain despite running the risk of losing him for free next summer. Reports have suggested the Eagles want a fee close to £50 million for their number 6, but recently the Guardian's Andy Hunter claimed the asking price was closer to £65 million. It is not a figure Liverpool will be eager to match, and thus they will be open to alternatives, having already reduced their centre-back ranks after selling Jarell Quansah. According to Liverpool journalist David Lynch on his Substack, the club have a clear desire to add a young centre-back with room to grow, and Parma's Giovanni Leone and Wolfsburg's Konstantinos Kouliarakis have been watched. If the club are unable to sign the Crystal Palace captain, Lynch explains that they would revert to their preferred profile at centre-back, which the duo fulfill. Leone is only 18 but enjoyed a breakout second half of the year in Serie A, featuring 17 times and scoring once. He already stands at an impressive 6 feet 4 inches and can be utilised at right back. Kouliarakis, meanwhile, is 21 and an established senior international with Greece. He played 38 times for Wolfsburg last season and finished with 3 goals and 3 assists. With Kouliarakis having also played at left back on the odd occasion, they each have some level of versatility that we know appeals to Arne Slot. Having held interest in 20-year-old Dean Huijsen before his switch to Real Madrid, Liverpool's desire for the position is evident if they cannot get Guéhi through the door. It is not an unsurprising profile, as there remains uncertainty over Ibrahima Konate as he enters the final year of his contract, while Joe Gomez is 28 and injury-prone, and Virgil van Dijk is closer to his twilight years. For comparison, Guéhi will turn 25 this month and thus would represent a plug-and-go option for the immediate and long-term future as he gets set to enter his prime years with over 230 senior club and international appearances. Now, in the latest Liverpool transfer shock twist, Liverpool's summer transfer window has already been a whirlwind, with over £200 million spent and 5 new faces through the door. But the next phase of their business hinges on departures, and the biggest name on the chopping block is Darwin Nunez. For weeks, the Uruguayan striker has been expected to leave Anfield. Transfer insider Fabrizio Romano has gone as far as to say a move is guaranteed. Yet just as Liverpool look to be closing in on a deal, things have hit a major stumbling block. Napoli were leading the race, locked in negotiations and pushing to bring Nunez to Serie A. But that pursuit is now over. According to Sky Sports, the Italian giants have abandoned the deal due to the excessive costs involved. It's a significant blow to Liverpool's hopes of cashing in on the 26-year-old. The Reds had already rejected a £47.5 million offer from Napoli in recent days, holding out for a fee closer to £60 million. That valuation has proved too rich for the Italian club, who have now pivoted to a more affordable option in Lorenzo Luca, available for around £30 million. This is not the first time Liverpool have stood firm over Nunez's price tag. Back in January, a £70 million offer from Saudi Arabia was turned down. The hope now is that similar interest resurfaces before the summer window closes. Atletico Madrid had also been tracking Nunez, but their interest has cooled significantly in recent weeks. Nunez's exit is not just a financial issue, it's central to Liverpool's wider transfer strategy. Arne Slot is thought to be eyeing a new centre-forward, but after spending heavily already, any new signing is likely to depend on money raised from sales. Eintracht Frankfurt's Hugo Ekitike is seen as a leading candidate to replace Nunez, though he too would command a fee close to £70 million. Newcastle's Alexander Isak remains a dream target, but prizing him away from St James's Park would be both extremely difficult and eye-wateringly expensive. Newcastle continue to insist their Swedish talisman is not for sale. So, where does that leave Liverpool and Nunez? A move still feels inevitable, but what once looked like a simple transaction is now wrapped in uncertainty. With Napoli out, Saudi interest dormant, and Atletico stepping back, the Reds are in limbo. For now, Nunez remains a Liverpool player, but with the club eager to reinvest and the striker seemingly destined for the exit, this saga is far from over. In other news,
Jurgen Mamardashvili is yet to be officially unveiled as a Liverpool player, but the club have begun the process of integrating their new £29 million goalkeeper. The goalkeeper, whose transfer from Valencia was agreed last summer but only became official this month, has therefore met his new teammates under dreadful circumstances. Liverpool's focus on Jota has understandably seen updates from the AXA training centre sidelined, including around the arrival of Mamardashvili. But the 24-year-old has now been added to the club's official squad list, as one of 3 new additions to Arne Slot's goalkeeping ranks. While Alisson is expected to remain as number 1 goalkeeper, it has been all change otherwise, with Mamardashvili taking over from Kelleher, who has joined Brentford. Viteslav Jaros and Harvey Davies have departed for loans with Ajax and Crawley Town respectively, meaning new arrivals take the 3rd and 4th choice roles too. Those are filled by summer signings Freddie Woodman and Armin Pexi, who will both begin training under returning head of goalkeeping Xavi Valero. Unlike Woodman and Pexi, however, Mamardashvili is yet to be photographed in a Liverpool kit, nor has an in-house interview been published on the club's official channels. Mamardashvili flew to Liverpool last Wednesday, the day before Jota's passing, and it is likely his unveiling was slated for the Thursday. It remains to be seen whether that will now take place before Sunday's opening pre-season friendly at Preston. There is a chance that the first supporters see of Mamardashvili in a Liverpool shirt will be an appearance either on the bench or on the pitch during that 3 p.m. kickoff at Deepdale. Similar fans are yet to see Florian Wirtz, Jeremy Frimpong and Milos Kerkez kick a ball as Liverpool players, but all 3 are expected to be involved against Preston. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you, I'll see you in the next video.